Hey, didn't want to make this video, but I'm here at a motel and I got kicked out of my house because I broke my sister's speaker and the judge put a protective order so I couldn't stay in the same house. And now I'm just here by myself. It's actually pretty cool. I don't really have to. I'm trying to get a job. I'd prefer I get a job. I actually want to get a job and live here. That would be cool. If I could get a job within a week or two, I could, like, there's a McDonald's across the street. Whatevs. I went to the gym today. I started lifting different. I started doing 3 workouts, so 3 different muscle groups, say squats, back, and bicep or whatevs, and do that 3, and then hit the sauna or hit the steam room, and then do that for like 30 minutes, and then get out, shower, and then go to do deadlifts, and then 2 other muscle groups. And like, I've been feeling a lot better in the gym because of that. Right now I'm just starting out relatively light. I'm not going heavy. I'm just doing like sets of 10, sets of 20, with lighter weights. Not doing a whole lot with that, but just I was in the psych ward because I called them because I knew, or I said I was suicidal in the hospital because I knew they'd send me to a psych ward, and I was constipated, and like the only way I was gonna have a hospital stay was saying that and saying that I'm suicidal, and I guess I kind of was. Whatever, I wasn't truly suicidal, but I was in there for 2 weeks. Ridiculous. Shouldn't have done that. I didn't realize. I didn't think about how much it would cost. It's like 8,000 a week. I could have used that money to literally do anything I want. Comparatively, just in this place and just like going to the store and all that, because I get money from my parents. So I don't have to work right now or do anything. I'm just like chilling in this apartment, making content, practicing writing, practicing music. Like, it really is awesome. It really is amazing. I'm really blessed to have people that are willing to care enough and sacrifice enough their time to give to me, that I have this free time. Now, it's a crutch in some ways because I might be making better progress if I was by myself and nobody was helping me. And I'm not making any financial progress, so I don't get access to the essential resources that most people rely on for sense of meaning and sense of progress. I get to just create for the time being. Like, this isn't gonna last forever, and it's probably should be about time that this ends, right as I'm getting good at it. Like, I'm getting really good at taking my time and spending it well, or at least not doing bad things. The worst thing I did today is probably overconsume nicotine as usual, and I had McDonald's. Like, I wanted protein, and I didn't feel full from the food I got. I got some shitty food that wasn't, like, cup noodles, peanuts. The peanuts are alright. I had some Brussels sprouts and a vegetable mix with broccoli and carrots and something else, cauliflower. I should have just gone to the store. I wanted the protein. I should have just gone to the store. Instead of going to the dollar store, I should have just gone to Walmart. It would have been cheaper, and then I could have gotten more vegetables. And instead of cup noodles, which the dollar store that I went to wasn't a dollar, and it was relatively. It was like $2-3, something like that. Um, I spent like $10 at the dollar store, and yeah, so I'm feeling good. Would have felt better if I didn't eat McDonald's, just because like the calories, just how much I ate. But I wanted to be full. I was just craving eating a bunch of food. It's somewhat hedonistic. I got it somewhat in control. I'm very aware of the the fact that like you shouldn't overindulge in sensatory pleasures, and I'm not really ashamed, but I'm aware that like this could be a problem if I did it every day. Like tomorrow, I'm supposed to just fast. Like I have no reason why I can't fast and just spend money on electrolytes. I'm waiting on it because I got electrolytes at my house. I'm just hoping my dad will bring it to me, and then once I have that, I can basically go a whole day, a couple days even, just fasting. Um, there's gonna be things like B vitamins, um, and other micronutrients, vitamin D and vitamin K, and like 1,000 different vitamins that I'm gonna need. But like the electrolyte solves most of the problems as far as like if I want to exercise, I can just exercise. And like I gotta slim down. I gained like 5 pounds while I was in the hospital because they had 3 meals and you get double portions. Like you can just get seconds, and it was very carbohydrate, protein, fat heavy, and it wasn't a lot of vegetables, and just like it wasn't the best food health wise. It it wasn't the most nutritious things, but I ate a bunch of calories, and I don't look any different. Um, but a few pounds up, and really, if I can just get dialed in and get past my need or feeling to consume calories, because like I wake up in the morning, and though I need to get used to fasting. I'm not used to fasting right now, but I wake up in the morning and it's like I want to eat food, and I guess to some degree that's a normal healthy thing to do for someone who isn't um like 20, 30 pounds overweight. Like I'm overweight. I'm still within like a healthy range, but like it's in the range that's like I start to look at myself and I'm like, you're a fat fuck. You're turning into a fat ass. And if you don't stop now, you're gonna be a real fat fuck. And like, so yeah. So I gotta, like, one thing that I learned today, a lesson, like I should add some content other than just talking about it, because this channel is about documenting um the process, and then people who are a fan of me can look at these or whatevs, and I can look at these later on too. But like I was like freaking I go on a run, and I write, and about 2-3 hours pass, and then I start feeling kind of anxious, like I need to work out again, and lose like the good feelings from the workout. And I have to go to the gym at around 12. I end up leaving around 1, but like in while I was riding up there, I was thinking I was uncomfortable. I felt meaninglessness. Um, and there's just this void of like feeling like what's worth it. I don't know what's worth it. Like, and it's a feeling I hate, and I get it very often. Of just, what's the point of this? Where's the progression in life? Like, one of the easiest progressions is you get a fucking job and you save up money, and you start accumulating resources that help you, that you can, that hold value in some grand way. And I'm not doing that. So that's a large reason why it happens to me. But um it's just and then I get to the gym, and like I get in there, and I feel good when I once I'm in the gym. I feel alright, and I get working out, and I do the first part of the workout, and then I feel alright, feel pretty good. Excited about the rest of the workout. Hit the sauna, and like once I get out of the sauna, I'm feeling really good, and really pleasant emotions, and calm, and like there's meaning, and I'm just doing what I should be doing. And I realized that there's meaning, like I got this meaning from going from this like uncomfortable place where I'm somewhat challenged. I don't want to make the like lifting is like the most challenging thing on the planet. Running's harder. Um if you do it right. But either one, you can be difficult. I don't really do it that difficultly, but it's a challenge. And I went from this place of challenge and difficulty to just like I was just sitting there, and, like looking at something or thinking simply, and I just had this sense that it's like, oh, I'm relieved. Oh, I feel like I can relax. I'm not searching for meaning. It's just I can relax. I know what I'm supposed to be doing. And there's this contrast that happens when you're uncomfortable to comfortable, that you appreciate the comfortability from the hardship, and it brings meaning. So it's like meaning in life. In some ways, you have to suffer for it, or you meaning comes from suffering, and if you toil and suffer purposefully, then you can level up a skill or accumulate a good, and build a structure of meaning. Like everything's a structure of meaning. There's practical problems to solve, but like on the human level of what you experience, like the discomfort is you want to find meaning. And I find that meaning when I do hard shit. Just whatever difficulty. Like I like yoga. Even just I did 15 minutes of yoga. That was just that little bit of difficulty. Like made my meditation a lot better with that contrast. It's like, oh, I'm just relaxing. I'm not doing anything. Going passive to active, active to passive. Like variety in life. Like writing to drawing, like going from writing to drawing, like that contrast that adds meaning. To exercise that adds meaning. Like having a variety of things, just that you're working on your mind and your body and your potential surrounding possibility can level up. Like everything's about leveling up, and like from one point to another and contrast, and like you craft this meaning in your life. You escape this painful this painful, dreadful feeling of meaninglessness and despair or whatever by acting and suffering and toiling for a purpose, for a reasonable end, for some sort of result. But this video is too long, so yeah, goodbye.